Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream. I'm going to be continuing
Don't let the door hit.
my Wizardry Expert Iron Man run with the 5 fighters and 1 alchemist.
To fly a rocket ship, you need to be an optimist.
Alright, so
Bye.
I'm back in the Umpani base camp. My fighters are level 15, and I went to Bella and bought some cloaks of many colors, a few dread spears, and I went to that same area and got the Staff of Doom. And so one of my characters is using that, which is a really good item. So I'm just getting a few more ice bombs and fire bombs here. Let's see. That's probably about it for the updates, status updates. I have my save the portal set at the teleporter, the train teleporter. And so now I can get around quite a bit easier because of that. Alright. Let's see here.
Don't let the door.
I do want to go while I'm here and get the next quest assigned to me.
Yes?
Oh, and I have the X-ray scanner too now.
Yes.
Alright, so we need to go down into Mount Gygus.
Ready and willing.
So we gotta go talk to the general in order to get that quest assigned.
Access.
So hopefully we won't run into any Widowmaker spiders. I have killed actually quite a few of them, but you never know. They can definitely kill you pretty quickly if you're not careful. I got some red. What is it? X-ray is showing us. There's quite a few right there. I think there's too many there to be spiders. I've seen up to 5. 1, 2, 3. This might be bats or regular insects.
Better look this way.
Oh, Morax Ratlord, okay. That's a pretty rare one. I think that'll be okay though.
This dust-up will be
Alright,
easy.
pestilent rats.
Reach it. With pleasure. Very well.
Aye.
Let's do a soul shield. I'm not really sure what this guy casts. Oh, and I do have the strobe light too now, which casts Prismic Ray. So that's pretty sweet. And the porta potty. Forgot about that one too. So you can see I've been busy. Alright, let's see here. They'll just attack. That should be good enough.
Pleasure.
Got some Umpani over there too. They'll distract a little bit. Oh wow. Oh, there we go. One's coming toward me. I was going to say they're running toward the Umpani. Which they usually don't do. Usually they head for you if they can. Here we go. Here comes the rats. These can disease you, but that's no big deal. They're only level 9, and we have the ability to cure disease. Hey, Uso Lordo, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? That killed a bunch of those rats already. Just the clouds. That's pretty funny. Alright, he came right up to us. That's perfect. Now we can just slam him with melee weapons. He'll be dead in a heartbeat. Last long. You're coping with the curfew. Good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, it's lots of issues with being able to go places. I know in many different countries and areas. Wow, this thing had a whole bunch of things in its bag. Look at that. Not much very useful to us, but that's interesting. I didn't know they could drop blunderbusses. That's a 22,000 gold item. That'd be great if you were short on money. Which I'm not, because I have an alchemist, but if I hadn't, that thing would have been worth a lot. I remember when I transferred my characters a different playthrough from Wizardry 7.
I'm on it.
I fought these pestilent rats like right away once I made it to the second level in the monastery. And normally you don't see those there because they're really hard for that area, and I'm like, what the heck? And it's because you start at level 5 instead of 1 when you transfer. And so by the time I got to that second level in the monastery, I was fighting much harder things.
Very well.
Yeah, 5 fighters in the party. I'm trying to beat this on Expert Iron Man mode with an imbalanced party. And that's pretty darn imbalanced, having 5 fighters and 1 caster. And it's working out really well. They almost seem to be overpowered, to be honest. Then I'll do double damage and knock out enemies, and having this Valkyrie in my party as the, NPC RPC. She has Soul Shield now, so that, and Magic Screen, and then my Alchemist has Element Shield, so I have protection from all kinds of magic. And then the Gadgeteer, he can also get Magic Screen later, the Gadgeteer, but I don't have that for him right now. So it's not technically that imbalanced because I do have 3 characters that aren't fighters. But I didn't think this party would be doing this well. It almost seems to be the strongest party I've ever had, to be honest. The amount of damage I'm doing and stuff. Once you get to this point where you have all these pole arms and you can do double damage with them, it just destroys the enemies. But I'm only kind of like, I'm past the mid game. I'm like a little bit past it. Ooh, Sword of 4 Winds. Wow, I think that's a good item. Oh, that is a good item. That is pretty cool. It can cast Asphyxiation level 6 too. I have one guy that's really good with swords, so I might switch him to use that. Problem is his, it's this one here. His artifact skill isn't that high. Let's see. Sword's good. Artifact's 25, so he'd have a good chance of fizzling that, and that's not the kind of spell you'd want to fizzle. Or backfire, I should say. But that still did good damage, so I think I'm gonna maybe use that. Hey Gauntlet, welcome to the stream. How you doing? US Lordo says in Wizardry 8 there's always the point where melee overtakes magic damage. That's true. Late game especially. It really does. These guys are kind of in my way, actually. I can't really reach him now because these Mpani got right in my way. Gauntlet says he's trying... Oh, glad you're doing well. He's trying to find cheap food online. Yeah, I've used quite a few delivery places now. I've used DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Delivery.com. Those are the ones we have around here. They all, offer different places. And the other thing is this flamethrower. I've never used it because it was a Firestorm Power 1. But out of all the times I've played this game, I have just now learned that cloud-based spells, even though it says Power 1, it lasts 2 rounds. It's not 1 round. If you look at a cloud-based spell, it'll say 1 round per power level. But really it's not. It's a 1 round per power level plus 1. Because the first round you cast it, that doesn't count as a round, but it does the damage. So this actually lasts 2 rounds. So it's not absolutely terrible, especially since a fighter can use it. And it doesn't use artifacts. Like, I'll show you. I'll go ahead and use it. It doesn't ever seem to miss. Because this fighter, his modern weapon is not good. It's only 12. And his artifacts is only 19. And I have yet to fizzle that thing. And it hasn't backfired, it hasn't missed. But if you look at the... it says the skills is modern weapon. So, I'm not really sure. But for a fighter, it's not absolutely terrible. It's not going to do anything against this guy, probably. Oh, well, his fire's only 45. But this guy's easy to kill anyway. We'll just... Let's cast a bless and then be done with it. I'll go ahead and cast Firebomb. There we go. I'd like to see Flamethrower in action. Yeah. He's going to use it now.
Sugar, it just isn't meant to be.
No.
Oh, he can't because the guy moved. He moved over to the side, and so now he's outside of range. He's probably gonna die this round. But yeah, you can, once the flamethrower has 6 charges, but once it's done, you can just sell it
Now that's better.
and get the charges back. So I'll go ahead and use it. I don't really need to, but he might be dead by the time I use it, though. Just one hit from these fighters. There we go. See? Didn't miss. Didn't fizzle, didn't backfire. So it's an interesting item.
Another one for the good guys.
Okay, we got some more red somewhere right there. Okay, so right in front of me. Because of that,
My
let's
illness is
go ahead and
yes.
use a mana stone real quick here.
I'm on it.
Because these might be spiders. We're going to find out. Okay, they're going the opposite direction. Like I've said many times, the Widowmaker spiders can take you out pretty quickly if you're not careful. Because they can paralyze you, and then you're stuck forever, and they just keep chomping away at you, doing double damage, and then you're dead.
Please present
It's happened to me twice on Expert Iron Man modes.
access ver-
If you're not playing Iron Man, it's no big deal. You just reload the game, but can't do that when I'm doing Iron Man. Okay, these are probably spiders, because you can see there's only 3 of them. And I think the strongest ones are level 17 ones. Those are the ones you do not want to face.
We can take him. Let's do it.
The level 14, I've killed 5 of those now,
Pleasure.
but it was still very dangerous, and I was kind of lucky the position I was in. I think it was the last stream I showed that. I had an elemental blocking a doorway, so they couldn't get to me, so he was the one taking the brunt of the attacks.
Another one for the good guys.
access to General's quarters is
Ooh, look at that. The fake one doesn't turn those lasers off. I've never tried to use the fake one, so let me use the legitimate one.
verifying clearance.
There we
Access
go.
permitted.
That's interesting. I'm glad I noticed that, because I don't know what would have happened. They may have attacked me if I went in here and set off the alarm.
Let's grab it. There's something.
Okay, now we'll go see the general, get our next quest assigned.
Enter our realm.
Well, it sure is good to finally meet your team. I need you to go to Beijing and find
Yeah,
Sol-
Bayesian. So that's
I'll say a prayer.
where this fighter is that we're supposed to rescue. And it's pretty hard to get through there because of these monks. But I think this party will do really well against them. Because those monks have extended range, and so do I. So I won't have to keep doing a run every time they come up to me to kick me I can just hit them from wherever they stop. And like I said, I do have Soul Shield.
Locked tight.
Although the Valkyrie doesn't like going to that area, so she's going to have lower morale. So it will impact
Yes?
her Soul Shield casting ability.
Locked tight. Ready and willing.
But you get a lot of experience. I'm not going to keep those. If you complete that quest. Yeah, US Lordo, he's absolutely right. He says that like after 20 years of playing the game, you still learn a thing or two about it.
Yes?
And I haven't been playing this too long. I've only played this game, I don't think it's even been 2 years. But I've played it a lot, and yeah, absolutely. I'm constantly learning things. Speaking of which, I need to equip that Sword of Four Winds here. Oh. So this is the one I gave the staff to also because her staff was high, 38. I could give the staff to someone else. Let me take a look around. Staff of 9. But he's my slinger, so I don't really want to give it to him. This is the one using the bow. He's using the crossbow, and she's using the blunderbuss, so I may give it to her. Oh, her polearm's so high, though. No, I don't want to do that. She's so skilled. And she's a Valkyrie, so she's really good with polearm. We don't want to give it to her. I think was it only fighters? Not the Flamberg. Let's see. So yeah, the fighters or the Valkyrie. Alright. Her bow's 30, so what I'll do is I'll switch it. So let's cast Uncurse.
Damn it. Damn it.
Come on, Vi. Okay, now you can equip, not the Flamberg. Sword of Four Winds. This will work out pretty well. Let's see, what's her artifacts? Oh, it's only 26. Yeah. Let's see how many attacks she gets. She gets 2 attacks, but only 1 swing. That's okay. That'll increase with time. So I'll start training someone else with this staff. So let's give... His sword's 23. That's not terrible. Polearm 60, polearm 65. Yeah, so he's the best candidate for this. Two attacks, 1 max swing. So now we'll swap the bow. That's one thing that's always fun about this game is figuring out the best, most optimal way to swap items as you find them. Flip back to this. And sometimes you weaken your party for a little bit while you get used to that. And then once they get more trained, then it starts to take over again. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna work well. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and rest here for a minute. Oh, it says TV streaming a few seconds behind computer stream. Oh. Can you cause your TV to catch up to live? Like hitting the button that says live?
Ready and willing.
Yeah, Nah, let's just wait. Let's see what else we find in here.
Locked tight.
Yes?
Locked tight.
This stuff's usually not worth it, but
Ready and
you never know. You might find something cool.
yes?
If anything, it increases your artifacts, because every time you see an item, as I mentioned before, somebody's artifacts
Yes?
may go up.
Locked. Ready and willing.
You didn't see anything that came up. Should be live. Yeah.
Locked tight.
There we go. I just need two. This gadgeteer can pick as long as there's only 2 tumblers. Sweet. Okay.
Locked.
Ready and willing.
Locked tight.
Oh, wow. Got all 5.
Locked tight.
Yes?
Empty bottle. We can get a cherry bomb out of that later.
Locked. Ready and willing. Yes?
Power cast 40. Nice.
Ready and willing. Yes? It's locked up tight. Ready and willing. Yes?
Yeah, you can see we've already increased our artifacts a few times. Ah, okay. The question is, why are you watching on 2 devices, Gauntlet?
Locked.
Ready and willing. Yes?
Locked tight.
Alright, we're done with this place. Ah, okay, you're going to the kitchen to make team food. So you gave up on ordering the food, huh? Alright. Now the question is, do we want to explore this cave area, or do we want to go to Beijing? I think I want to go to Beijing. Yeah. So we'll get out of here because there's nothing else to really do in here right now.
Ready and willing.
I am going to go back real quick and sell all this junk I found. Not weighing me down.
Back so.
I don't need the dreads, this particular dread spear anymore, so I'll sell that. Okay. I'm going to consolidate these real quick. Make sure he doesn't have any fire bombs or something for sale down here. He might. We got to consolidate some more though first. Yeah, wow, there's still more to consolidate. Oh good, here we go. Buy this firebomb and ice bombs, and then we'll head
Don't
out.
let the.
Goodbye.
Yes, Lordo says, did I play the Super Famicom version of Wizardry 6? No, I haven't. I've only played the DOS version. I usually don't like playing console RPGs because you can't transfer the characters. So that was always a bummer for me. Let's see. The best way is just to actually leave this area. This direction. To get to Bayesian.
Yes?
Back to the swamp. And then we gotta go north from there. What about you, US Lordo? Did you play the Super Famicom version? And if so, is there anything special about it, or?
Ready and willing. With pleasure.
Alright, so we got a few things here. These are a bunch of those monks I was telling you about. We got some here. Those are either probably crocodiles, flesh-eating slime, or... It wouldn't be that many. Gosh, what would be that many that are yellow? Pegasus, maybe. Alright, let's go this way on the road. We're gonna find out real quick here what these are. I'm guessing Pegasus. No, they are crocodiles. What kind? Just level 11, but they are molligators. These can do a lot of damage. They're right in the way though.
I'm on it.
Hit them with a toxic cloud first.
With pleasure.
To be honest, I don't know if I need to actually use this on it, but
Aye.
I guess I'll be better safe than sorry.
Very well. Very well.
Okie dokie. A fight.
Yeah, molligators. Yeah, it's pretty funny, some of the names. Yellow is means they're neutral. Red means they're hostile, and green means they're friendly. So the yellow ones only become hostile if you get within a certain range. That's why I just surprised these, because I attacked them before they got within range.
With pleasure.
Now we'll just let them get close and we'll destroy them. But yeah, they can do a pretty good amount of damage. First kill with the Sword of Winds. Nice.
Okay.
Your Slordo says, many years ago, not being able to import your party is a bummer. Yes, but the graphics and music and integrated auto map are on the plus side. Ah, okay. Cool. So it has an auto map on the 6th one, huh? That's cool.
All right.
Okay.
I'm on it.
And it probably doesn't have the same bug that Wizardry 6 has on the PC version, where if you have a fighter, they take double damage.
Okie dokie.
That's a terrible bug. Fighters were already pretty useless in Wizardry 6 and 7. That made them really useless.
I'm on it.
Man, those were so easy at this point in the game. It's crazy. Flesh-eating slime. Yeah, these are neutral too. These give a lot of experience though for how easy they are, so let's kill them.
I'm on it. Okay.
Pleasure.
Ah, it's short range now. Yeah, Nerf Fighter Challenge. It is pretty weird that they... I mean, it was only the fighters. So it was almost like they were experimenting and did that on purpose. And someone just forgot to take out the logic or something. It'd be nice to be able to interview D.W. Bradley and ask him about that. And see what he would say. Of course, nobody knows where... I haven't heard of him being interviewed forever, so... I think he moved to Japan. That would be such an awesome interview. Be able to interview that genius. Everybody's playing Bigfoot on the other screen. Bigfoot, is that the Bigfoot like the car? Is that what that's called? Yeah, that was called Bigfoot, wasn't it? That giant monster truck or whatever it was.
Spotted a what?
Going the right way? Yes.
Let's get him, guys.
Okay, we definitely need Soul Shield.
I'm on it.
And... Element Shield.
With pleasure.
Okay.
Very well.
Okie dokie.
They're casting Soul Shield on themselves. He's hunting the beast. Ah, okay. So that Bigfoot, you're talking about the Sasquatch. Oh, it's going to be so rewarding killing these so quickly, because these things are usually such a pain in the butt.
Look, beasties. Okay.
Oh, man. Wow.
Praise fortune for my victory. Okay.
Clive went insane. Try to cure that.
With pleasure.
Okie dokie.
Man. Yeah, this party is ridiculously strong at this point against these. Because these are usually really hard to get through. Wow. Alright, let's see.
Ready and willing.
All set.
Here. Okay.
So I know Vi's not going to want to go here. I think the Gadgeteer might not want to go here too. We need Vi to come with us though. Because
I think I know where you're going. Okay.
oh yeah, they both want to leave. We need her because of her soul shield. So we need to overload her. Can she use this yet? Nope, okay. The Gadgeteer we can go ahead and let go at this point. We'll have to get him back.
Okay. It was fun. Let's do it again, okay?
Ready and willing.
This is going to take forever to wear her out. Yeah, we need to load her up even more. Let's see. This is pretty heavy. It's this way. 15, that's decent. Flak jacket actually doesn't weigh a ton, but it's heavier than this. There we go. Hopefully that'll wear her out. Okay.
Something move.
Where's the cave? She's almost worn out.
Like the jackal, the enemy slinks upon us. I could use a break. You?
There we go. Okay.
Well, thank goodness that's behind me. Feel like myself again.
Could you explain what determines skill increases has to do with intelligence? It actually has to do with many different attributes. So like some skills, like dexterity, impacts all weapon skills. If you right click on the attribute, it tells you. So it says all weapon skills. It also impacts lock and trap, stealth, pickpocket, and music. And like if you look at intelligence and right click, it tells you it affects all forms of magic, locks and traps. So basically, in engineering, communication, blah, blah, blah. So basically each attribute has different things it increases, different skills for Wizardry 8, which is pretty cool.
Why do I owe?
So you can have, like, artifacts is impacted by intelligence too. So if you want a fighter that can use some magic items sometimes, then you might want to give them intelligence. Might seem a little counterintuitive, but really it isn't. Plus, I think it impacts close combat skill. Yeah, close and ranged combat goes up based on intelligence. So it's nice that when you right click in the game, it tells you all that stuff.
This little dust up will be nope. I'm on it.
Okay.
Okay. There's always monks right outside here. You can see them. I cast Soul Shield level 3. That's not bad.
With pleasure.
Oh, I feel awful.
My inside feel funny.
You said it. Alakadorin.
Your buddy just got beat up by a Bigfoot. Oh, he did, but he's still alive. Clive went insane again.
Pleasure. Now that's better. With pleasure. Oh, I feel awful. You said a mouthful. Did I caught something?
That much better.
It was hilarious, huh?
That's a relief. My illness is extinguished.
Oh, I didn't know the Sword of Four Winds was cursed. I was wondering why I wasn't shooting. It's because it's cursed, and he can't switch to his other weapon. Well, that doesn't make it as very good then. Sure, no problem, Lordo. So the higher your level and therefore your attributes, the faster you gain skills. Yes, that is true.
Feel it.
There now, that's better.
Yeah, when you get your attributes higher, then your skills increase quicker.
All right.
That much better.
Gosh, the alchemist has to be close. Yeah, about 30 to 40,000 experience away. All right.
All set. Aye. Aye.
Come and get it.
Okay.
These crabs are usually pretty hard. We'll see how this party does against them. They have really high magic resistance. See that? Their fire's the weakest, and that's still 70%. It's level 17. Usually you don't do much damage against them either. Yeah, he was chilling at the beach. Wow, 2 rounds. That tore him up.
Ready and willing.
And pretty soon we'll be able to get a microwave array created.
Come on, let's get them.
For the gadgeteer,
Okay.
once we get him back.
With pleasure. Most encouraging.
Why do I always pick the...
Vi was in the middle of talking and then she got knocked out by the crab. That's funny. She's like, why do I always pick... Crab's like, shut up.
That's the ticket!
Down
There we go. Nice. Sweet. Man, this is going to be a tough choice. Think I'm going to get boiling blood.
Ready and willing.
All right. Okay.
Well, thank good... Yes?
I'm on it. Ready and willing. With pleasure.
5 of them, okay.
With pleasure.
You can hear the music is thinking this will be a challenge for us.
Okay.
Aye.
Actually, their water resistance, I think, is really high. It's 90%, yeah.
Aye.
Very well. Okay.
Aye.
I don't know if these ever do eye for an eye. I'm trying to think. They may, I don't know.
The heads are throbbing.
Ah, she fizzled her soul shield because she's
I'm on it.
hexed. Hex lowers all your attributes. Really don't want to just sit back here. I need to run forward.
Aye.
Very well.
Need to just take a few hits here. Ooh, that's a lot of insanity. I don't like that.
With pleasure.
Alright. This is what I'm going to do. Usually you can drop these into an empty slot, but I don't have an empty slot. It's still better to get attacked with those. Let's see. Who else is insane? He's not. He is. Lock that in place. He already has that. I can't do anything about that. And she already has that. I can't do anything about that. Okay. Don't want my party attacking my own party because that could be rough. Like that. Killed one of them at least. Hey, 2Hugh server, how you doing?
That's behind me. Feel like myself again.
Yeah, things are going well here. How about with you? We're needing artists for the game. I might. One person had volunteered and created some like icons that are like Wizardry 6-ish looking, you know, like pretty small icons. But yeah, my mom was doing all the first person perspective artwork, but she can't do it all. There's just no way. Plus I don't want to ask her, and I pay her as she does it, but she's retired and it's too hard. So before I was saying I didn't really want to change and have mixed styles with art, but I may need some. So yeah, if you know of someone, or if you're an artist, and maybe we can talk about it. I'll put, if you go to forteverse.com/volunteer.html, put your email address in there, and then contact me, and I'll contact you through that email address, and we can talk more about it. But yeah, that'd probably be pretty cool because
With pleasure.
it's not going to have tons of art, but the more I can have, the better, obviously. Let's do her soul shield now. Okay. Oh yeah, thank you. Sounds cool. Plus, I do have the mini map that I've introduced into the game too now, and I may be having more art in that. I'm not really sure yet how I'm gonna handle that, but that's a potential for having more artwork.
All right. Much better. Most encouraging.
May illness be gone.
With pleasure.
Okay.
Aye.
Two left. Was there an overall theme to the game, art-wise? It's kind of, you can, if you go to watch some of the previous videos, you can see them, or go to the website, forteverse.com,
Never should have come back to this
and
stupid planet.
click on some of the races and some of the
Ready and willing.
professions, or vocations they're called, and you'll kind of get a feel for how it looks. And then that's kind of the first person perspective that you can see, because otherwise I can't really describe it. And then if you watch some of the videos, you'll be able to see some of the icons that had been done by Tanner. Tanner's the one that's done the icons. Did an awesome job.
Should have come back to this stupid planet.
The icons kind of conflict with the main art in the game, but that's okay because it was in a different spot. You know, that's what the icons, looking at items and stuff. So I don't have a problem with things conflicting as long as they're at different spots in the game. And of course, beggars can't be choosers either. So but I'm not an artist. My mom's really good, my brother's really good, but I'm the logical programmer type, and I didn't inherit those genetics. So Venom Crab's level 4. What the heck? So if you're an artist and you have ideas or perspectives, you know, please tell me, because I can use all the help and knowledge I can get. I don't even think I need to do anything here. It's just cast a bless. It's gonna be super easy.
I'm on it. All right.
Gauntlet says FY 7000 icons on sale. Humble bundle right now. Wow, that's crazy. And they're royalty free. Yeah, a lot of icons I've found that were free as long as you reference them. And they can even be for commercial purposes and stuff.
All right.
But same with sound. I've been finding a lot of sound you know, to use. And Garrison's helped with some of the sound, and then Tanner's done icons. So, okay, cool. 2U server, I appreciate that. License allows you to use it in the game. That's cool. Good to know.
Our foe lurks beyond. Why do I always pick the win?
We got near nothing. Okay. So what's worn off? Missile shield has worn off.
Ready and willing.
You know what? I'm gonna have her start using this. Because when you use a scroll, there's a chance your artifacts can go up.
Yes.
Better look this way.
Yeah, but I'm not going to have the game limited by graphics. So it's going to be released without having a lot of graphics. And then graphics could hopefully just keep added to it over time. But it's going to be like so diverse where it's almost like a tabletop game, you know, how huge the game world is and quests and everything. So if there isn't graphics
I see something moving.
for a particular thing, it doesn't matter.
Now it's time to fight.
I'm on it.
I'm trying to use generic graphics when possible for certain things.
With pleasure.
I described that in one of my videos. Then that way, as more specific graphics come in, we could just put them in. But otherwise, it'll just be, you know, you'll read some things and be more about your character development and story and quests and that kind of stuff. Gauntlet says he's debating spending money at the moment. The license was a bit confusing regarding monetization. Yeah, because most games are graphic driven, like that's what, you know, the whole game's about, and so you get stuck
Feel right in.
being able to make the game so big based on the graphics. And I do not want that to happen.
Now that's better. We did it.
Man, this party is so strong against this. Nothing in here? That's kind of weird. Something right outside the door here. Is it crabs? Yes, okay.
Trouble over here.
Come on in, buddies.
Battle time. Let's go.
Rock crabs. What are they? Fire's lower, okay.
With pleasure.
Aye.
I'm on it. Okay.
Oh, I got an instant kill. Sweet. Yeah, these take a lot. They absorb a lot of damage. They're not taking much. Let's do a firebomb. I can cast that pretty high level.
With pleasure.
I'm on it.
Yeah, I will have a ton of sound in the game, so sound will help add to the world too. But
Not even close.
With pleasure. With pleasure. All right.
which experience he's going to give, we don't know because we've never killed him before.
With pleasure.
Nice. Boiling blood's so fun because if you kill one of the enemies, they explode and then do damage to the ones around them.
All right.
Ready when?
Sword of Winds can't reach because it's short.
Most encouraging.
Okay.
2 left. Nice.
Aye.
This one's kind of blocking the door. Come on.
Look about. Critters coming.
Squeeze through, squeeze through. There we go.
We did it.
That was weird.
Aye. That's the game.
She said we did it before that it actually killed it. I have never seen that before. That was hilarious.
With pleasure.
This stuff will be dead easy.
Aye.
See a creature. Most encouraging.
Nice. Now, unfortunately, I'm not level 16, so when I go to open this, I'm not going to get the best treasure I can.
Trapped.
I'd get one level higher if I waited. Mystery Ray. Wow, that's interesting. So this has unlimited shots. and you don't have to reload it, so that's kind of interesting. And actually it's one-handed too, I think. Isn't it? Yeah, primary. I don't know if you can equip a shield at the same time. This can be used by the gadgeteer. It's weird that it shows all these, because that's not true. Unless maybe you reach Engineer 60 and then flip to a different class, maybe you can continue to use it. I think this might take two hands. Let me look. No, it's one-handed. I don't know if I have a shield I can equip with it. I don't have any. Okay.
Better look this way. I never should have come back to this stupid planet.
Okay, we need these to go underwater later. Okay.
Look about. Critters coming.
Yes?
This is a scary battle here.
Ready and willing. With pleasure.
Scary, scary. Let me get my more charged amulet of healing ready.
Be on guard. Combat begins.
This is a battle that can result in game over for me. So keep your fingers crossed.
With pleasure.
Aye.
Very well.
Okay, let's see.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks, 2U server. Gonna need it. Hey, Jers Moonley, welcome to the stream. You just watched my Hillsfar review from 8 years ago. Yeah. Good old Hillsfar. The mermen were using scuba gear, makes sense. It's actually people that I think... no, I don't know. I was going to say, I think it's people that maybe were going to go scuba diving there. Because, like, the fighter had been lost. So I think they were staying here and got killed by these. But that's just speculation on my part. I don't know that for sure.
Okay.
Okay, I got my soul shield off. That's good news.
I'm on it.
And now we're going to run forward.
Okay. Very well.
Actually,
Okay.
let's do that.
With pleasure.
Aye.
I'm on it.
Ooh, good. They cast Eye for an Eye on themselves. I'm glad I didn't cast it on them. Thanks for the 4-leaf clover gauntlet.
That much, sir. Who that?
This is the one we need to kill. This raging chief.
Sugar.
Can I reach him? Some of them can reach, I think. Oh, good. He just attacked me. That's the weakest thing he could have done. Because he can cast Mind Flay and some like really, really strong spells. Okay, we'll see you later, Lordo. Have a good night. Nice, he's almost dead. Sweet. Wow. This battle has never been this easy, ever. These fighters are just ridiculous. That's weird. Why is it not showing attack there?
Ready one.
Sweet. 58,000 experience. Let's kill this one while we're here.
This little dust up will be no problem.
And then we'll rescue the guy we were supposed to come rescue here. Ooh.
I'm getting.
Fighters all leveled up. That was easy, but I've never seen it that easy with these. It's crazy. Okay. I'm gonna start raising artifacts. on her so that she can maybe use the Sword of Four Winds asphyxiate later on. Yeah, the party is really strong at this point in the game, at least. Okay. Let's go rescue this
We
dude.
have company.
It's locked up
Ready
tight.
and willing.
Ah, I don't have my
All set.
I never
person to
should have
pick
come back to
locks.
this stupid planet.
To use knock picks here.
Ready. Very well.
Locked tight.
Ready and willing.
Mystic Spear. These gloves are good. Mantis
I never should have
gloves.
come back to this.
You're kidding, right?
I think the Dread Spear is better than the Mystic. Yeah, definitely. Let me rest so I can try to identify that.
Why do I always pick the winners?
There we go. Okay, plus 5 dexterity. He's at 100 dexterity. So see, let's give it to him. 105. We went beyond the normal limit.
You're kidding, right?
Locked tight.
Okay, here's the dude we have to recruit.
Well, it's about he sends us out here. Do you think I can count on... You were under direct... Okay, Private.
And now we get to find somebody right here that was in Wizardry 7. If you guys have played that, there's Janet. Remember, she was the one that rode on that machine.
Got trouble over.
Look, something's moving over there.
Locked tight.
All set. Aye.
Ready and willing.
She drops items here, so hopefully we'll
Hey
get
now,
something good.
Something's creeping up on us.
Oh, strange that my journey. I am from a Higadi, but he, the dark savant.
Poor Janet. Oh, a frontier phaser. That's interesting. You have to have power packs to load that, though. I hear a crab sound, and I see the wings flying, so it's those acid ones.
Ready and willing. With pleasure.
May the good Lady Fortune fight with us.
With pleasure.
Is she overloaded still? Oh yeah, she still has all that crap. I forgot. That's funny.
Okay. Aye.
They're all set up perfectly to be getting nailed by all these area of effects.
Very well. I'm on it.
It's 16 affected by the firebomb. Glump. He's already getting nailed. That's hilarious.
With pleasure.
We'll have 3 cloud effects going on him.
Aye.
It's 17 affected.
With pleasure.
Nope, not firebomb.
Aye.
Very well. Very well.
Snakes are all dead already.
With pleasure.
Aye.
Very well.
Wow, 129 damage. Let's keep doing fire bombs.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
This will be a ton of experience.
Take this.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
Yeah, they're making this party's making this look easy, but believe me, this battle would normally take forever and be really hard.
But I got bad news for you. I'm feeling better now.
Wow.
We did it!
166,000 experience for that. That's crazy. I think I already went in here, didn't I? Let's double check. Yeah, okay. So we're ready to get out of this area. Let's do our return to portal. And then we'll take Glumph back. And I'm actually going to go in a different way to reach the general. It'll be a lot faster. So teleport by Arnica.
Are we, Private?
Let's move all this stuff over too.
Yes?
And we'll go through the Arnica, the house that's north of Arnica. Yeah, that was easy, but again, that's this party, these fighters. It's insane how strong those were. If I would have had the Lord party, you know, all Lords, that would have taken forever. I think it would have been doable, but it would have taken probably 5 times as long.
See a creature.
Trying to run past those, they're just so weak. They're kind of a waste of time to even fight them.
Your alliance with the Mook is
This person tells us falsehoods.
This person tells us falsehoods.
Looks like a challenge.
This is weak too. Just tear through them real quick. In fact, a quicksand may kill a bunch of these.
With pleasure.
Let's see what happens. Oh, look at that, how many that killed. That's one way to speed up combat. The only thing I gotta be careful with this party is to get too cocky that they're that strong, because you could run into something and get killed real quickly, like by death cloud or something. So gotta be careful. Why? Oh, my party isn't in the right position anymore. I'm like, why can't that guy reach? Anytime an RPC joins you, it changes your party layout. I always forget to reset it.
With pleasure.
Okay.
We win! Good!
So we need him.
Ready! All right. Affirmative.
Okay. Now we'll go into the house over here. and teleport straight down into the Humpelwhammer. We'll be pretty close by the general.
Ready and willing. With pleasure.
Well, Private,
Verifying clearance.
This will give us a lot of experience too.
soldiers, General Yamir, I have a few words for you. Come on.
300,000.
Soldiers,
Nice.
I owe you my thanks.
And an extra
I
100,000.
can't
Wow.
make this too clear. The reason they're getting, we can't destroy. Recon's had.
Okay.
I'll say a prayer.
I had a few.
Farewell.
Darling, I just
Ooh, nice. Alchemist level up too. Hopefully that's a new spell. Like a higher level. If I can cast Heal All now, that's sweet. No, still can't get a higher level spell, but that's okay. I'm gonna get Draining Cloud, I think. Ooh, alright. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna call it quits for now. That was major progress. Really good shape. So, thanks for the chat, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.